Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tutorial. I normally hate like every tutorial I make, that's why I like never post them, but today we're just gonna do it. I have some eyeshadows that I actually really want to use. I am talking about the Give Me Glow Cosmetics Quad Goals Quad Sets. I only have two. I have this one today, which I think I'm going to use, which is the Money Moves Quad, and I have the Berry Glam one, which looks like this and comes with this glitter, which honestly guys, let me just go ahead and swatch this for you. It's crazy. So you touch it and you're like, it's gritty, but like it adheres so well to the skin. That was not like, okay, that's not like an impressive swatch, but I don't know, like for a pressed glitter IMO, I think that's pretty good. So this is $20. It's 4 eyeshadows, and at first I was like, absolutely not, that sounds insane. And in a way, yes it is, but then I thought, I pay $5 for ColourPop eyeshadows, single eyeshadows, and I've definitely bought more than 4. So I definitely paid, you know, more, and these pans are a lot bigger than ColourPop's. Let me show you. But you can see the difference. So like, these shadows individually are both $5. I don't know if they sell these shades individually. I'll have to check online. But there is a size difference. And they're not quite as big as, I would say, Juvia's Place shadows. Here, these are the Juvia's Place shadows. This is from the Festival palette, so they're not quite as big, but they're up there. Honestly, I think it's a pretty good value, and these are colors that are right up my alley. I feel like these are really unique shades, primarily these three right here. I know I just said I kind of have a shade that looks similar to that. This one I think has a little more of a gray tone to it than Team Captain by ColourPop, but they did look very similar. So very excited about that. I'm going to use every shade in this, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it because I'm ready. I'm ready, let's do it. The packaging, ooh, again, wrong quad. These are not labeled, like they don't say anywhere like what quad it is, so I get them confused. It just says Gimme Glow, which is their logo, and then hashtag quad goals, which I guess is like the name of the collection. It does come with a mirror. Mine has some like gunk on it that I haven't been able to wipe off, so that's kind of was like a whatever. Let's go ahead and get into it. So all of these shades are really awesome and unique. I love them so much. I don't think that these are actually like named. I want to like pull this out and see. Nope, it's just a bare pan. This shade particularly, this first, the lightest one, I'm not entirely sure what to make of it exactly because it's some glances, it almost looks like a very like minty color, like it almost has like a blue hue in there, almost like this like corpsey kind of bruise green. It's just like, it's very light, but I think you can build it up to make a really interesting color. So I'm really excited to start with that. And then we also have this like medium green kind of color, which is honestly a very unique green. This is not something that when I think companies pitch green eyeshadows that this is initially what they're thinking of, because it's very neutral. It's not exactly cool, and I feel like it's not exactly warm. It's just kind of like a very mid-tone green, almost very like grass-like and clover-esque, without being that neon. And then we have this color right here, which is the darkest shade in the bunch, and it's really almost like a black, but you can tell that there's a green undertone in it. It's just very like grayed out, which I think is very interesting as well. I think Team Captain by ColourPop has a little bit more green in there than this shade does, so they are different. And then the only metallic in the bunch is beautiful. I mean, it is just like a very, literally, it's the color of money. This shade, I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It's just like silver and gray and green, and it's beautiful, and I love, 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 love these shades. So I'm going to use all of them, and this is going to be a really easy tutorial. This is, I feel like, how everybody would see using this palette. So first things first, I am going to go ahead and start with the lightest shade in the palette. We're going to take that in, and we're going to see how that really shows on the eye. That came off a lot more pigmented than I expected it to. I expected it to be so much lighter than this, which is, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I actually really like it like this, but I really expected this shade to need a lot of layering, which it really didn't. I mean, wow, okay. I think Money Moves is like the best possible name for this palette because, I mean, that's literally all it makes me think of is money. Oh, no! I'm layering them up again. I kind of want to build that color up more. I don't want it to be too overpowering, but I do want it to have place in this look, so I'm really just building it. Because I think this pastel green is like so interesting and like I don't know. I love like these like dirty, like kind of gross looking colors, kind of like this, where just like it looks a little pukey. I'm really into that. Like I know those like kind of mustardy yellow brown shades. I know you know what I'm thinking of. I think Illamasqua's Camel is like the shade that really started all that, like that baby puke poop color that everybody was like, ugh, but it's like the best, you know? I like this a lot. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna take a different brush, just because I want that one to stay light so I can blend. And I'm gonna go in, this one's a little bit dirty. This is some Morphe brush. It's almost as big, but not quite. I'm gonna go into that green color. And I really don't know how to describe it, because it's not like neon or Kelly or pastel green or hunter green. It's like, I keep wanting to call it clover. I feel like that it's a little too muted to necessarily be a clover shade, but it's what it makes me think of. And I'm just going to start from the outer corner and work up. So I'm going to take more of the green and just kind of keep packing it in there. I'm going to go ahead and take this small little kind of, not quite a bullet, but close to it, crease brush. I'm going to dip it into that dark shade. This does have almost like a brown kind of color to it. And I'm gonna go ahead and just stamp. I really don't want to overdo it with this shade. I really just want, I feel like you can't see, sorry. I really just want to create some dimension in this, to this eye. Oh, actually that doesn't look so bad. I was gonna say I'm a little nervous the shade might not blend well, but I feel like I'm not even trying very hard and it's not putting up much of a fight. I mean, it's blending kind of on its own, which is really cool. I'm gonna take that brush I was using for the mid-tone green. I'm gonna kind of, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of lightly swipe it. There. Yeah, very nice. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it. I'm going to add a little bit more directly to the corner. And done. Taking that brush again, the crease brush again, and sweeping. That is really nice. I think I want a little bit more in my crease. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, right about there. That looks great. I'm taking this shade again, and I just want to swipe it so lightly. I really did not think that this shade was gonna blend as well as it did. I feel like it looks so nice, and I really did not have to put a lot of effort into this, which is crazy for a shade that's this dark. Oh, I love that. I love that so far. I feel like an all matte look with these shades would be awesome, but I want to use this metallic shade because it's so glamorous. So I'm going to go ahead and do kind of like a half cut crease. I don't want it to go all the way around. Start there. I think I just kind of want it to do like a half Z. That's kind of my typical cut crease anyway. Just kind of like, it doesn't go whoop, you know, it just like the half semicircle kind of thing. That. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this eye first. So typically what I've had to learn to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this shade, the one that I was using to deepen up my crease. I'm taking it on this brush again, and I'm going to go back over kind of like the edge of that concealer, because if I don't, it looks real wacky. So I am going to go ahead and take this shade on my finger. I feel like it'll apply best that way, and honestly, it's like, it's so thick. Like, it's so shiny and so thick, and I have a hair in my eye again, and just, oh, wow. Oh, that is gorgeous. I don't have anything in my collection that looks like this. So far, a little fallout, but not much. Like if I had bake under my eye, which I normally do, it wouldn't look so bad. Little brush right here and kind of go into it, tap it off, and this way I just get that line covered. And that's dry. that is a dry shadow. And it's gorgeous. I'm putting a little more on. I just want to layer this forever. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And it's like, that's not even wet. I want to see what it looks like when it's wet. Gonna go back in with that green shade on this brush. And just kind of blend the top here. Oh, that looks so nice. Gonna go ahead and pat these two together. Looks real good. Oh, it's just so glamorous. I went ahead and finished up the rest of my face, so I thought I would go ahead and finish up my eyes at a little lower lash line. And I also wanted to go ahead and highlight my brow bone as well as my inner corner. And I wanted to do that using a shade that isn't in that palette, but I am going to use what I highlighted today because I was feeling a little funky. I'm going to use Lucky Clover from the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit, the OG Duochrome Holographic Queen of Goodness. I'm going to go ahead and take it on this small smudge brush, that shade Lucky Clover. And I'm going to go ahead and just take that right up to the high point of my brow. My cat's crying again. I'm almost done, so he's going to have to wait just a second. I kind of want that to come down and meet the highlight. Just like that. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and take it on that inner corner as well. Just like that. Ooh, I love that a lot. Funky and green. So let's go ahead and finish the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take this little small crease brush. I kind of want this to be a little more messy. I'm going to go into that lightest shade. I'm really going to pack that in there. Oops. And I'm really going to start on the outer corner and go in. Like I almost can't see what I'm doing. Now, since that's not showing up at all, I'm going to go ahead and take the green. And just kind of make that wrap around here. Yeah, I really like that. So I don't want it to come directly to the inner corner because I'm going to go back in with the shade Lucky Clover. And this has been my favorite thing to do with this actual, really this whole palette. I've been using all of these shades a lot, particularly Purple Horseshoe as well as Lucky Clover. But I'm taking these and I'm bringing my inner corner highlight out right here onto my tear duct. And almost a little bit onto the lower lash line, and I feel like it just brings something new to my eye. It just makes it so much brighter and so much more fun. I'm gonna go back in with that green shade and kind of clean up right here. Or I feel like I might have overstepped. And since I want that to be a little bit bolder on the lower lash line, I'm gonna go take the shade Lucky Clover, and I have I mean, you can use any setting spray for this. I use my Smashbox Primer Water, the shade Lucky Clover, dab it on, spritz, okay, and then I'll take that and just like really precisely, like right here, and like pull it out. Ugh. I love that. It just adds so much more to the look, I feel. So lastly, we need to, oh my goodness. Lastly, we're going to use mascara. I have been using my Stila Huge Lash Extreme. I don't know. I've been using this mascara a lot. I have a couple. I'm at this point right now where I'm not trying a whole bunch of new mascaras. I'm literally just using the ones that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. And I want to be careful because I will dink this look up and I'm not proud about it. I'm also going to take a little bit of black eyeliner. I just feel like right on my lower lash line, my waterline is kind of sticking out a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and I'm not going to worry too much about it. I just feel like it looks really bright. And noticeable. I kind of want to tone it down there. Yeah, that's a lot better. I feel better about that. It's like not much of a difference, but it makes me feel better, you know? Ah, it's so fun! I feel like I should just do green lipstick because I have it. You know what? I'm feeling crazy. Let's just do it. I never use this color anyway. This is the shade Ivy from Colored Rain. Okay, yo, I dig this a lot, a lot, a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out, and then we'll close out. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I actually like it a lot. My skin is looking kind of gross. I used a weird combination of products, and I have been trying really, really hard to make the Makeup Revolution stick foundation work for me, and it has just not been great so far. So, I mean, but other than that, I feel like my eyes came out so nice. I really love the color green. I love doing monochromatic looks. So I think this is actually so fun. I mean, it's past Halloween at this point, so it's kind of like a little too Halloween-y of a look, but I really do like the way it turned out, and this is something that I would totally wear out. So thoughts on the quad so far, I really do like it. I really like the quality of these shadows, and like I have said, I have used the Berry Glam one as well, and I do really like these. I think that they are totally worth picking up. I know $20 for a quad is pricey, like just the way it sounds. However, I mean, I will say, like, these were, I mean, especially this metallic, it was unreal. And I feel like these colors are also very unique. Maybe not so much, the Berry Glam one, but I really do like this like lilac-y shade. I love the glitter in there, and then like this, like, not a lot of people are doing like color stories like this, and I think this is just so pretty and fun and interesting. I really do like these. I would recommend them. I know normally this is kind of just a first impressions, particularly on this palette, however, and I feel like, I can't believe it, nobody's talking about these. Gimme Glow Cosmetics is definitely, I would say, an indie brand. They might be a little more well known than some other indie brands, but they don't have a lot of prominence in the makeup community, and they really should. I feel like these are really, really nice quality, so I would definitely recommend you guys try these if you're interested in something that is a little more smaller, but has a lot of, I feel like, bang for your buck. I mean, like, these pan sizes are ginormous, and if you're gonna spend, you know, $20 for 4 shadows, that's $5 a shadow, and these are a lot bigger than the ColourPop ones as I showed you earlier. I'm just really excited by these. I think these are so fun. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead and film some other videos, I think, and I definitely am like gonna show off this makeup a little bit more. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.